1, 2, 3.
Baker Mayfield.
Yeah, my guy.
Whoa.
My guy. Yo, hey, that dude is showing out.
What a soul read.
Baker Mayfield.
I wrote down what we were going to do. I did it without Mahomes for the quarterbacks. Just
Okay.
to make it interesting because you guys would always have him number one anyway.
No,
Okay.
I think he's terrible.
Perfect.
Again?
So if you guys want to just, I know Dionte was doing it based on how everyone's doing so far.
Wait,
in
you
the
said
season.
again? What is it? What? I said he's terrible. You said again? What does that mean?
I mean,
Like he
That
was
took so
terrible
long to
again?
process. That took so long to
apparently,
process.
Yeah, I don't know what
Anyways,
that means.
whatever you said before.
anyways,
So, Dionte, if you just want to kick it off, like what you think your quarterback rankings are,
Yep.
and
So
then Justin can kind of give his thoughts, what he thinks.
I
yep.
don't have thoughts.
So
Perfect.
without Patrick Mahomes, just looking at like how these players are doing right now within 6 weeks of the league, this is not like overall who I think is the best disregarding their stats or how their performance has been, but this is based off of how they have been playing within the first 6 weeks, even with a couple of these players maybe having a little maybe rocky game, but they have been performing well. But for quarterbacks, I probably have to be number one is right now is Lamar Jackson. And considering the fact of the vital part that he brings to his team that defenses has to be so aware of, and really like how he has been playing. They beat the Bills pretty good, so they've been after losing against the Chiefs, they've been kind of rolling a little bit after losing to the Chiefs. Did I say beating? Losing to the Chiefs. So I got Lamar Jackson coming in number one, coming in hot at number one, and then at number two, I do have Josh Allen, and the reason I have Josh Allen there is because let's be honest, the games that they have won or even been in the game is solely because of Josh Allen right now. Their team again they don't have Stephon Diggs.
Right.
Even last night Cook is out, and so Josh Allen, I think overall he has played extremely well with coming in at 1,100 total yards. He has 10 touchdowns and no picks. So he's playing some very clean football.
How many fumbles does he have?
Within what
He has one
fumble?
he has
fumble.
one.
That's crazy.
And so he's been playing extremely just clean football, in which for them to be in the games and how they have been doing is going to lean upon those type of stats of him having.
Right.
Just because of a lot of their offense looks a lot different within the receiver room. You know what I mean? And so, with a new receiver, because you got a new receiver, Curtis Samuel, MVS, and even Keon Coleman.
Right.
You know what I mean? Shakur, has still coming in from last year, but again, he's played clean football, so I got Allen at 2. Number 3, I guess C.J. Stroud. They've only lost one game on the year, and then and if I'm correct, the Texans beat the Bills. I think they beat the Bills. So, C.J. Stroud's coming in with 15 total holding yards, 1,500 total yards, 10 touchdowns, 4 picks. And so I think C.J. Stroud is playing extremely well. And Mixon has been huge for them, for the Texans. That's been opening up a lot in the receiving game from him. So, he's cruising right now. You know what I mean?
Yeah, they did beat the Bills.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Because I would say, I think the Bills' loss have came from, good, tough teams.
Mm-hmm.
So, C.J. Stroud, number 3.
Okay.
And number 4, the rookie sensation,
Jaden
Daniels. Yes, sir.
My guy.
And you remember when before the draft, I was like, I was saying, he's my number 1 overall pick over Caleb Williams.
Yep.
I think he has fit well. And I would say Dan Quinn is doing something good over there.
Yeah.
And he's playing extremely well. Fact, C.J. Stroud has. Jaden Daniels has C.J. Stroud's stats. I think in his locker at home or whatever, but his rookie stats he has because it's just something that motivates him
Right.
as a rookie quarterback. Of man, like I want to play well.
Yeah.
So he's taking it a lot, and he's a dual threat, man. He looks good in the pocket. So Jaden Daniels is playing extremely well, in my opinion. And so, this little 6-week start of the season, he's my number 4 quarterback right now. Okay. And then my number 5, you ready for this?
Go for it.
Sam Darnold.
Sam Darnold.
Yes, sir.
My guy.
Yes, sir. Before this bye week, right? Sam Darnold was leading the league in yards. Was leading the league before this bye week.
Before, are you sure?
Yes, he was leading the
Because
league.
I'm looking at stats right now, and that don't look right.
He was looking out. He was leading the league in what? I'm sorry.
Passing yards before this week because they was on a bye week. They was on a bye week.
Oh, before. Okay.
Yeah, before this week. Yeah, all those players that played, obviously his stats dropped down. So yes, I got Sam Darnold. He has the Vikings at 5-0, and they are they're cruising.
Okay.
They're cruising. And so, I don't know. He's kind of like that. You kind of have like that surprise player that kind of comes out of nowhere in like different positions in the year. And Sam Darnold, who you would have thought kind of looks a little washed in the sense. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And everybody thinking like, why didn't they take a quarterback? You just paid Jefferson all this money.
Right.
Well, they felt in what they had, we're going to bring Sam Darnold in. And so I got Sam Darnold at number 5, bro.
Okay.
Yes.
All right.
I got him at number 5.
So Dionte's a very prepared person. We all know I am a chaotic neutral bard. So that's a Dungeons and Dragons deep cut for you guys.
Oh, that's so funny. I got that. Oh my god.
I hate
Josiah's
everything
awake.
you stand for,
He's
Josiah.
awake. He's awake.
I hate everything. Well, as soon as he said that, he went straight-faced again and just started typing on his computer. Like, what the heck, man? Be excited for me, okay? So I'm going just kind of like I'm just looking at names now, and I'm just going to rank them. Okay?
You okay there?
Yeah, I'm good. I'm good.
All right, cool.
So my number 5 quarterback, and I'm going the reverse way of you,
Okay.
which I feel like is more interesting because I could get this very wrong and realize I get to 2, and I'm like, oh, man, I don't have anybody better than this guy. All right, so my number 5 right now is I'm going to go with C.J. Stroud.
Okay.
He's my number 5.
The Stroud.
The Strouds, as they say. C.J. Stroud.
Okay.
He's having a pretty good sophomore season.
Yep.
He's 10 tutties, 4 interceptions, over 1,500 yards through 6 games. So I've got C.J. Stroud. He's got a 98 passer rating. So I got C.J. Stroud at 5. My number 4 is going to be Jaden Daniels.
Okay. Yep.
So we agree on number 4.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
So my number 4 is Jaden Daniels. The kid has just shown up and shown out this year. He really has. And man, I can't believe what he's being able to do. Especially with the Redskins.
Oh yeah.
Oh, excuse me, Commanders.
Oh, dude, you can get
How
in
did you
trouble.
screw
We're
that
gonna
up?
be banned.
You know what's crazy is like they actually want that name back now. So the Commanders, like I never would have guessed. I never would have guessed. So Jaden Daniels will be my number 4. My number 3, it's got Joe Burrow, man. Joe Burrow's had like 4 good weeks in a row on the offensive side, at least by like getting his team the ball, maybe not scoring touchdowns, but man, he has 12 touchdowns to 2 interceptions.
And their team is 2-4.
The team is 2-4. Hey, bro, this is not the standings, as Nick Wright says. This is not the standings. Mahomes Mountain is not the standings. So yeah, I've got Joe Burrow at number 3. Number 2, Lamar Jackson.
Okay.
See, now you guys are trying to figure out who's going to be my number 1. You guys aren't going to guess who my number 1 is. I guarantee.
I know who your number 1 is.
Okay. Well, so before I say it, I'll say on 3. But Lamar Jackson, I mean, he's been impressive this year. He really has. 10 touchdowns, 2 interceptions. He's got a 108 passer rating. His QBR is a little low.
And he only has 7 sacks, which compared to these other quarterbacks.
Well, so in that's a testament to his mobility, right?
Yeah.
His ability to get outside the pocket. So especially with Derrick Henry coming into actually being able to run the ball the past 3 weeks, he's been able to be a true pocket passer and throw the ball. It's given him time. Zay Flowers has gone off for him. So Lamar Jackson's my number 2. My number 1 on 3.
Okay.
1, 2.
Wait. Okay, I forgot the name for a second. Okay, all right, do the count again.
Okay. My number 1, 1, 2, 3.
Baker Mayfield.
Yeah, my guy.
Whoa.
My guy. Yo, hey, that dude is showing out.
What a soul read.
Baker Mayfield. This guy, 15 tutties, 5 interceptions, almost 1,500 yards. His QBR's not, QBR I think is a dumb stat. He's got a 109 passer rating, though.
Get rid of that stat.
Get rid of that stat. It's a dumb stat. It
won't go away.
That's another D&D reference for those who get it. But
I knew you was going there.
Yeah. His game against Washington this week was his most impressive of the year, and he only threw 289 yards. His 289 yards, 4 tutties, no interceptions, with a 146 passer rating and an 83.4 QBR. He had 3 carries for 21 yards as well. Tampa's winning. Like when Tom Brady left, I thought Tampa was going to dump. I thought they were going to be terrible. And this guy, can you look to see who I picked to win the NFC East? Is this East, right?
Yes.
East.
Trying
NFC,
to see.
This is NFC South. I'm sorry. This is NFC South.
South.
I'm terrible at.
I can't remember.
I think
where
you had
need
Nolans.
I think I had New Orleans too.
Maybe I had Nolans, and maybe you
Where
had.
do we have that written down?
I don't know where we have it written down. Find it, stats guy. I'm sorry, data analyst. But man, Baker Mayfield is making these fellas look good. I did say at the beginning of the year, in Baker I trust, because he did solid for him last year.
Oh, I know.
I truly think I picked the. It was either the Falcons or Tampa Bay to come out of this division, but
I think you have it on the drive. But keep going. Yep.
Yeah. So
Okay.
Baker's my number 1 guy.
All right.
Baker's my number 1 guy.